Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I am so sleepy, but I'm about to knock this review out so I can go take me a nap before I go to work. This episode, it was cute. It started to get interesting once they sat down at the hotel in Toronto. Listen, let's just be honest, y'all. If it wasn't for Kenya and these stunts and shows that she has pulled this season probably would be a snooze fest. I'm not exactly sure where y'all get that Nene is the show, and the show wouldn't be anything without Nene, because Nene has, let's just be honest, Nene has been on screen a total of 4 minutes and 12 seconds, so I'm not exactly sure what she has done this season that is so groundbreaking or show-stopping to the point where y'all can really open up y'all mouth and say that Nene is a show. Tell me one thing that Nene has done that just makes season 12, her presence being in season 12, so interesting. Anyways, Portia is ready to have a hot girl summer. I'm not mad at it. When that bitch snuck that Hennessy on that plane, when Portia snuck that Hennessy, I'm actually liking Portia, and I never too much care for Portia, but I'm starting to like Portia. I'm not gonna lie. But when that bitch snuck that Hennessy on that plane, anyways, I thought Cynthia was gorgeous at the airport. Let's go ahead and get to Toronto, because honestly, this episode was just okay. It didn't pick up until they got to Toronto. So Kenya, Candy, and Cynthia are at the hotel. I think they're in Kenya's room. They're having cocktails, just shooting the shit, and they're discussing that the letter that Nene gave to Cynthia, that heartfelt letter that Nene gave to Cynthia, is somehow made its way to lovebscott.com, a blog. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did side eye the situation, because I don't know if some of y'all know, at one point, Love B. Scott and Kenya were real good Judies. I remember Love B. Scott was in Kenya Moore's Gone with the Wind Fabulous video. So it kind of did, I was kind of like, how did they get that letter? How did Love B. Scott get that letter, Kenya, Cynthia, or Candy? Like, how did he really get that letter, Kenya? I don't know. But I don't think that Kenya will sit there and it popped in my head, but I don't think Kenya did it, basically. I could be wrong, but they basically was sitting there like, how she wrote you this letter and now it ended up on the blogs. I feel like Cynthia acts the most honest and the most sensitive question. And she said it in a way that wasn't disrespectful. She said it in a way where it's like, it really was one of those, it's not things of, you know what, I'm going to ask you this question, it's personal, and I'm going to try to make it as nice as possible, but are you happy, and does this man bring you peace? Are you happy? Is this man bringing you peace? If this man makes you happy and he brings you peace, then bitch, go live your happily ever after life, have 15 more kids if you can. But if this man does not make you happy and he does not bring you peace, then baby, you may need to make some moves. At this point, like I said, Cynthia, Portia and Kenya's situation is pretty much the same. They both met a man they didn't really know. They both rushed into the relationship. They had their kids. Now they stuck with a nigga, or they feel as though they're stuck with it. Well, they are stuck with the nigga as far as like parent, being parents. But now y'all with these niggas who treat y'all like shit, embarrass y'all on TV. One of them cheating on you. The other one, we don't know what he doing. He just treats you like shit. But I mean, honestly, girl, I guess cheating and embarrassing somebody, which one is worse? Is it a worse one? Because I don't know if I would you rather have your man cheat on you, or would you rather have your man have you look like a goddamn fool on TV? I guess really either one. I don't really think it's no good one, right? Anyways, child. So Eva and Cynthia talk about Kenya and the whole Kenya. Excuse me. I'm sorry. About Kenya. I need to take a nap before I go to work. About Kenya bringing up Mike, her thinking that Mike was going to propose to her. We'll talk about that later on. Nene arrives, and they have flashbacks of her and that life. Listen, Diamond. I don't know your name, life coach. For some reason, she looked like her name is Diamond. If you watch my reviews, I don't mean to be funny, girl. I honestly don't. But you just don't. And I know this is going to sound ignorant, but the truth of the matter is, we do attach the way someone's look to a certain profession, right? Like, you know how like you probably wouldn't think that a doctor, you know, if a doctor walked into the surgery room and he had tattoos all over his face and arms, you would be like, "Hold the fuck, what the fuck is going on?" That's just what it is. That doesn't mean that man could be one of the best surgeons in the goddamn world. But because he walked in or she walked in with tattoos all over her face and neck and arms and fingers, you would be like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I think sometimes at least I have this idea of what a life coach could or would look like, and it just does not look like Diamond from Players Club. Like, I feel like that girl could teach me how to make my ass clap. She could coach me on how to make my ass clap. She could coach me on how to climb up a pole and bust it down into a split. I feel like she could coach me on how to do a lot of shit, but she just don't look like she would be able to coach me on my life. That's all I'm saying. And I wanted to say that last video, but I didn't want to come across as mean. But that girl just does not give me life coach. She just does not. I almost feel like Nene met that girl somewhere, like at her boutique, and the girl told her, "Oh yeah, I'm a life coach." And then Nene said, "Oh, you a life coach, girl? Come you want to come shoot a couple of scenes with me and help me get, coach my life?" That's how I honestly feel like it went. Because, a lot of times Nene meet these girls. I think she met Giovanna at her boutique. I think she met, what's that girl name? Tanya at her boutique. So I wouldn't be surprised if she met this life coach at her boutique either. That life coach just don't give me life coach tease. I don't know why when Eva was arguing that ice, I thought it was funny as hell. Portia said she want a Hennessy. Yes, ma'am. Bitch, I'm on vacation. I'm with Portia. Tanya lets them know that Nene is in town, and baby, they are not here for Lanithia being there. When Kenya walked in, bitch. Yes, ma'am. When Miss Kenya Summermore walked in, girl, Eva said, "God damn." I said, "Eva, bitch." Eva started having flashbacks of eating that old Southern cat, okay? Eva used to play in the ladies' pond. So I'm sure when Kenya hit that corner and all you saw was that long chocolate body and that long hair and that long leg, and bitch, that split was up to that bitch puss. Do you hear me? Eva was like, "God damn." Yes, ma'am. Eva was like, "Ooh, girl, come over here and sit on my lap." Okay? Portia starts off and says that she wants to be very delicate, but she does want to have a conversation. And so it was so funny because Eva was in the corner like, "Amen, girl, yes. Have a delicate conversation, girl. Let's put it out on the table, girl. Let's go ahead and have the conversation." And so she said, Eva looked like, "Yeah, girl. You done did all that hyping that up, girl." And she talking about your ass. Eva. For the most part, Eva, girl. You just either, I don't think Eva would just outright lie. Maybe she honestly forgot that she said what she said. Maybe she really forgot. But Eva, girl, you said it, bitch. You said it. Why is... And you could... Listen. Candy is in the middle of Eva and Portia, right? Because she went and told Portia what Eva said. Kandi is in the middle of Cynthia and Kandi. Because she told Kenya, I think that Mark is going to propose. She in the middle of that. What else Kandi in the middle of? Kandi low-key might be the bone carrier this season. She might be. She might be, Kandi. You might be the bone carrier, bitch. Cynthia brings up the whole... Okay, listen. Let's just go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and talk about this, y'all. Then I got to go take me a nap before I go to work. Mike walked up to Kandi and told Kandi, hey, don't leave. Kandi texts Kenya and said, girl, I think Mike is going to propose today. Kenya walked in the building and said, oh my God, girl, I think he's going to propose to you. Kandi did not know that Mike was going to propose. Kenya did not know that Mike was going to propose. Now, I'm not exactly sure if Cynthia knew or did not know, because we've all seen with our own eyes that Cynthia has been preparing for this engagement. She's talked about it. She's looked at dresses. She used to post dresses on her Instagram page. Mike sat down with the entire family, including Cynthia sitting right beside him to let the family know that he was going to be proposing soon. It's not like Mike pulled, you know how like sometimes when y'all want to do it that old school way, you know how sometimes your boyfriend may pull the father to the side to ask the father or to let the father know that these are the plans I have in place. This is what I want to do. I want to propose to your daughter. It's not like that happened. He said it in front of everybody, including Cynthia at the table. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Last week I said that Kenya was wrong. Blah, 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 blah. And the more I sat here and I thought about it, I refuse to believe. And this is the thing. If you don't like Kenya, this only makes you feel like your feelings toward Kenya, they're valid. You see what I'm saying? And if you like Kenya, you can I feel like I can make my way through the forest. You see what I'm saying? Because I look at it like this. I refuse to believe that Kenya and Cynthia have not had conversations about Mike proposing. Oh my God, girl, I think he's gonna propose today. Or things like that. I don't think that Cynthia has been on this show for damn near a decade. How long Cynthia been on this show? Since season 3, season 2? I don't know, a long ass time. I don't think that Cynthia has been on this show as long as she has, and she doesn't know how this shit works. Cynthia has hipped Mike to the game. This is if you're gonna propose, make sure you propose during filming. When we get married, we gotta get married during filming. All I'm saying is, while yes, I can see how some people could say that Kenya was fucked up for saying it, but it really could have been one of those situations where it's like, oh my God, girl, I think the nigga gonna propose to you tonight. It really could have been one of those situations. Because let's just be honest, Kenya did not know that Mike was going to propose. Kandi did not know that Mike was going to propose. And if y'all think that Cynthia is dumb enough to the point where that bitch ain't peeped out the goddamn room to see, so I'm just saying. I don't think that Cynthia did not know. That's what I'm trying to say. I think Cynthia knew. I think Cynthia had figured it out. Cynthia knew he was proposing. Cynthia knew that when he did propose, it was going to be on camera. Cynthia knew when all those people were around what was about to happen. She knew. You can't tell something that you don't know. You can't. Kenya didn't tell Cynthia he was proposing because she didn't know he was proposing. Candy didn't know he was proposing. She just knew. She thought, like, if you think that Candy could put it together, oh my God, I think he's proposing. You don't think that Cynthia put it together? You don't think that Kenya what's his name? Kenya or Cynthia put it together? Like, I think every bitch in that room knew that something was about to pop off. Even if you go back and watch the show, even when Portia was sitting there like this, like, girl, I think they all knew. Anyways, girl, Nene walks in and girl, the show goes off. I'm about to take me a nap. I'm sleepy as hell, y'all. I need to take me a nap. I'm tired. Did I get everything? I thought it was funny. Eva basically apologizes to Portia. Girl, when Bravo was rewinding what Eva said, girl, I swear they made it into a song. Yeah, that's all I got to say. I mean, I just feel like, you know, if you don't like Kenya, you don't like her. If you like her, I like her. Then you like her. The same way you may be able to the same way that I may be able to overlook or think I know what I think I know is the same way you may be able to look into it and say, no, this is what happened. I just don't think that these girls who have been on this show for over a decade, they don't know how this shit works. I just refuse to believe it. Like, they know. Cynthia knows. Cynthia has hip Mike to game, like, nigga, this is how this works. You see what the fuck happened to Kenya. We're not gonna let that happen to me. So whenever you decide to do what you're gonna do, I need you to make sure that those Bravo cameras are rolling, nigga. Okay? Anyways, that's all. That's it. I'm tired. I'm about to go take a nap. I gotta go to work at 4 o'clock. All right, bye, y'all.